I'm Glen Mayes with Texans for Accountable Government. We are here with Michael Cargill, who is running for Constable in Precinct 2. We're just going to ask him a couple of questions and see where he is and how he fits in this whole spectrum. Why did you decide to run for Constable?
The three reasons I want to run for Travis County Constable Precinct 2. The first one is the community outreach program. I want to reach out to the entire community, all races, not just in certain races in the community. The second one is because my grandmother, when she was 70 years old, she decided that she was going to travel back to school to further education, and she decided to go back to college. And someone actually they assaulted her and tried to rape her. And I want to teach safety to all the women in our community. The third one is because we have a corrupt law enforcement officer that's in charge of that department, and he needs to go.
I'd like to go a little bit further in the talks of corrupt politicians. One of our missions, as far as Texans for Accountable Government, is to expose corrupt politicians. Could you explain a little bit further?
Yes, he was fired from the Department of Public Safety for allowing over 2,000 kilograms of cocaine to cross over from Mexico to the United States.
And that's documented?
Oh yes, that's documented on CocaineConstable.com.
With Texans for Accountable Government, the people who are going to be watching this are dedicated to factual information. Do you have anything as far as evidence that would support your claims?
Oh yes, we have a lot of documentation. We have the Austin American-Statesman dated June 25th, where the entire case is outlined in this newspaper. And then we also have the information from where he actually received cash money from the drug cartels, from Odo Chacon, one of the drug informants, and he actually paid cash money for some items, and we actually have the receipt for that.
How has this race affected your personal relationships?
These attacks have gotten actually pretty personal, and they've gotten desperate, because what they've done is they've actually making comments on online on our business page. And so what we were able to do was we were able to go back and verify that these comments were made from the IP address from the Travis County Constable Precinct 2's office.
So let me get this straight. Someone made personal attacks on a website, and they used the username. I mean, of course you can follow that through the IP address. Is that what you're saying? That you traced the IP address back to Travis County Precinct 2's office?
Oh yes, right back to the Travis County Constable Precinct 2's office.
Just stop covering up my signs.
You touch my sign and I'm gonna whack you.
You gonna threaten me? Go ahead.
We're not put up by Glen Mayes like you are, okay?
So you're trying to...
Let's
I just worked outside of San Antonio.
Just like when you handed out all your handouts and stuff to Glen Mayes in his office.
To you.
So
I guess
this is what it is. Because you're a liar, Mike. You're a liar.
That's what I'm saying.
Some people here won't tell you that you're a liar.
To see how corrupt Adon Ballesteros is, I encourage everyone to go to the Texans for Accountable Government website and read the documentation for themselves. Go to CocaineConstable.com, and then remember, on July 31st, vote for me, Michael Cargill.
It's been a hard day's night, and I've been working like a dog. It's been a hard day's night, I should be sleeping like a log. But when I get home to you, all the things that you do,
He asked about my, like, oh yeah.